All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm super excited to have you here. My name is Lex Olowo, and this is the media buying webinar hosted by Digital World Swift, right? And there's a whole lot of exciting things we're going to be talking about tonight and how you too can become an expert when it comes to running ads, right? Running ads on different platforms. All right, if you are ready for me to get started, right, just go to the comment section and say, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, right? And we're going to kick off what we have for tonight. All right, so let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Just drop it, let's go on the WhatsApp group, and we're going to kick off. All right. All right. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So before we proceed into the topic of tonight, I want to quickly know my audience. I want to know how many people we have right here. And I want to know where you're coming from and all that. So let's do a quick introduction. Go to the comment section. Let me know your name, the city, and the country you are joining this meeting from tonight, right? The comment here on Zoom, right? Let me know just go to the comment section. Let me know the city and the country you are joining us from tonight. So just go to the comment section, quickly go to the comment section, and I will be with you right away. So your name, so my name is Lex Olowo, and I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Lex Olowo, and I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. You go to the comment section, let me know the city and the country you are joining from. All right, we have Joseph. Joseph is joining us from Accra, Ghana. We have Damilola. Damilola is joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. We have we have William. William is joining us from Accra, Ghana. We have James joining us from Nairobi, Kenya. We have Abigail joining us from Osu in Ghana. We have Sylvester joining us from Benue State, Nigeria. Okay, Abigail from Lagos, Nigeria. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Just go to the comment section and let us know your name, the city and country you're joining from. We have David. David is joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, David. All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Just go to the comment section, your name and the city you are joining us from. All right. We have Joseph. Joseph is joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. All right. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. All right. We have Richmond. Richmond is joining us from Ghana. All right. We have Tafa joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. We have Ellis joining us from Ghana. You're welcome. You're welcome. Ayodeji joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right. Eunice, okay. Aruna from Ghana. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, we're going to get started right about now. We're going to get started right about now. If you are just joining us, you are welcome to the media buying webinar hosted by Digital World Swift. And we're going to be talking about a whole lot of exciting things when it comes to promoting your business to get massive visibility in this period to acquire clients, right? There's a whole lot of things we're going to be talking about, and it's going to be an exciting one tonight. All right. So we're doing a quick introduction before we go into the main, before we go into all we have for tonight. We're doing a quick introduction. So quickly go to the comment section, introduce yourself, your name, the city and country you are joining us from. Your name, the city and country you are joining us from. All right. We have Richard. Richard is joining us from Accra, Ghana. We have Kelechi. Kelechi is joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. We have Kelechi joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. You are welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. All right. All right. Okay. Welcome, 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 everyone. All right. Let's go. We have Daniel. Daniel is joining us from Nigeria. Okay, where in Nigeria are you joining us from? Is it Lagos? Is it Abuja? Right? Where exactly are you joining us from? Okay. Okay, Daniel is joining us from Ikorodu. All right. Amazing. Welcome, 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 everyone. I'm super, super excited to have you tonight. And it is indeed an exciting time to be with all of us tonight. All right. So we're going to get started. But then I'm going to share my screen. So this webinar is divided into three major aspects, right? First, we're going to talk about the conceptual aspect of what media buying is all about, right? Then we're going to go into some practical section where I'm going to be showing you some interface of media buying, some tools, some softwares, and some of the things that make us get results very, very fast when it comes to media buying. Then we're going to transition into the last session where we're going to be having question and answer section. So at this point, you can ask me any question at all, right? Any question at all when it comes to media buying. You can ask me any question at all. At that point, I will allow you on mute and you can ask all of your questions. All right. So I'm going to share my screen now and then we are going to get started. All right. So I'm going to share my screen and we are going to get started. All right. All right. So good evening once again. I am super, super excited to have all of you here. And I want to assure all of us that are live right now that this is going to be a very good use of your time. It's not easy to come to join a meeting like this and stay to the very end. For all of us that are going to partake of this meeting from now to the end of the meeting, you are going to be learning a lot of exciting things. If you have anybody on your contact list that is a business owner or is somebody that wants to learn how to run ads to get results for businesses, quickly send them the link to this class, right? In the next 10, 15 minutes, we have been going far. So quickly send them the link right now so that they can join us and they can be a part of this exciting conversation that we're having tonight. So if you have anyone, maybe you invited somebody and maybe they have not joined yet, quickly go and remind them that the class has started and Lex Olowo is live already. And there is a lot of exciting things they're going to be learning tonight. If only they can spare a few minutes of their time. And this is going to be a game changer for business owners and people that want to learn the skill of media buying. All right. If you are with me and I have your full attention, I want to quickly know how many of us here are total beginners? You have never run any ads before. You don't know anything about media buying. You don't know what the Facebook ad manager looks like. You don't know what the TikTok ads manager looks like. This is your first introduction. Go to the comment section and say, I am a beginner. I am a beginner. This is your first introduction into the world of media buying. You have never run ads. You don't know anything about spending money on ads and all that. Go to the comment section and say, I am a beginner. I am a beginner. And if you are currently making money from this skill, you're running ads in any capacity, go to the comment section and say expert. Just say expert, right? Even if you are just starting, but then you have done some ads, you have done some campaigns, you know what the whole skill is about, you know what the interface is about, go to the comment section and say expert, expert. All right. So I have two categories of people here tonight, the beginners and the experts. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Even if you are still learning and you are improving, but you have done a couple of campaigns, you are an expert, right? Call yourself an expert. All right. So how many beginners in the house? Okay. So how many beginners do we have in the house and how many experts do we have in the house? All right. Somebody's saying that my audio is very poor. I want to believe it's from your end. If my audio is good and you can hear me loud and clear, say loud and clear so that I shoot. Okay. All right. Okay, how many beginners do we have in the house and how many experts do we have in the house? Oh, my audio is weak. Okay, let me quickly change that. All right, it should be better now. If you can hear me now loud and clear, just say loud and clear so we should. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, David. All right, all right, all right. Thank you very much. All right. So, okay. So I was saying, as I was saying, right? How many of us are beginners, right? This is your first introduction into the world of media buying, and how many of us are experts? You're currently making money in one capacity or the other as a media buyer. Just go to the comment section and say expert, 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 expert. All right. All right. Nice, 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 nice. All right. Okay, now one more question. One more question. Right? We're going to go into there's a lot of things we're going to be doing here. Right? One more question. One more question. How many of us here are business owners? How many of us here are business owners? You own a business. You are running one business or the other. And this Black Friday, you want me to talk about more about how you are going to be running ads to make sales and all that. How many of us here are business owners? Right? You're a business owner, and you need, so go to the comment section and say business owner. If you are somebody that you just want to learn the skill, say skill. You just want to learn the skill. You're not a business owner. You just want to learn the skill. Say skill. All right, all right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Nice, 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 nice. All right. Thank you very much. Let's go. All right. So let's go into the class of tonight. My name is Lex Olowo. Just like I said earlier, I'm a digital marketer, a growth marketer, and I've been doing this for a while. And what I do is I help businesses get more customers, right? Now, on the subject of media buying, is a very, very important aspect of digital marketing. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, how you can leverage on media buying to do a lot of amazing things. Right. So moving on, let us go into the conversation that we have tonight. So this whole class is all prepared and scheduled by Digital World. So Digital World Tech Academy is an online institute that trains people on different tech skills, right? And we also have a subsidiary of Digital World that's called Digital World Swift, right? Digital World Swift is an outlet that helps businesses get more customers using the power of ads, content creation, outreach, and many other things. And this class tonight is all put together by Digital World Tech Academy and Digital World Swift to help business owners thrive in this period, to help business owners understand the market and how they can attract buyers for the product and services that they have to sell. So moving on, there is a whole lot of amazing things we're going to be covering tonight, but let me quickly, let me jump into the main part of the conversation. So before we go into the practical aspect and talking about how the different interface of media outlets look like, let's quickly talk about the definition, right? Who is a media buyer? Who is a media buyer? A media buyer is a marketing professional who is responsible for purchasing advertising space from advertising space or placement across different platforms. such as Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, right? Even radio, television, and the rest. But for this class, we are focusing on the digital aspects of media buying, right? The digital aspects of media buying. So now, to promote, so you're getting this advertisement, advertising space and placement across different platforms to promote what? To promote a brand, a product, or a service. A brand, product, or service, right? So their main goal is to do what? Reach the right audience at the lowest cost possible, right? And maximize return on ad spend, ROAS. Return on ad spend, ROAS. You see this word called ROAS, return on ad spend, is one of the most important words to a media buyer, right? It's one of the most important words to a media buyer. For every dollar that you have spent in a campaign, how much did you make back, right? How much did you make back? So what is the return on that ad budget that was spent, right? It's a very, very important figure to a media buyer, because every media buyer wants their ROAS to be 20x, 30x, 40x, 50x, 100x, if possible. If possible, right? So what am I saying? You want to spend as little as possible on the ad platforms, but you want to make as much as possible as return. So it is a skill that when you understand the skill and when you know it, the more you understand about it, the lower your ad costs come down, right? And the higher your client acquisition rate goes up, right? And that's the science that we are going to be looking deep into. All right. So talking more about this science, you see a person, so a media buyer is a person who makes sure ads are seen by the right people in the right place at the right time and for the right price. You see it? This is a simplified definition, right? It's a person who makes sure that ads are seen by the right people, targeted audience, at the right place, right platforms, where your customers are, where your targeted audience is hanging out, right? At the right time, understanding the buyer persona. There's something called buyer persona. It is understanding that person. If your persona is a 9-to-5 worker, right, and you are running the ads on TikTok and Instagram, are they going to be on TikTok and Instagram by 1 o'clock? If they're going to be, maybe they're on break. Okay, is that a good time? So you need to understand the right people, the right place, the right time for the right price, right? Getting them at the best price. Now, there are so many things that make the price go down. We're going to be talking more about that. We're going to be talking about the creatives. We're going to be talking about the ad copy. We're going to be talking about the targeting and a whole lot more as we proceed. How many of us are here? If you are still here with me and you are going to stay with me to the very end of tonight's class, go to the comment section and say, let's go. That's how I know that you are ready, you are ready, you are ready, right? You are here with me and you are going to stay with me till the end of tonight's class. Just say, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Don't promise and fail, eh? All right. Thank you very much. I have a lot of amazing people. David, Michael, a lot of amazing people. Thank you very much. All right, let's proceed. All right, thank you very much. Thank you for that. Those are dropping the comments. I know that we are together. All right. Thank you very much. All right, so let's proceed. Let's proceed, right? So the next one. All right, let's go ahead. So, as I was saying, so what are the core responsibilities of a media buyer? What are the core responsibilities of a media buyer, right? Let me quickly rush through this, right? So that we can go to the practical section very soon. What are the core responsibilities of a media buyer? Number one, research and planning. Research and planning. Understanding the targeted audience, identifying the best platforms to reach them. The next one is budget allocation, right? Deciding how much to spend on each campaign or platform, right? The next one, ad placement and management. Setting up, running, and optimizing ad platforms. Optimizing ads on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Google, TikTok, and the rest. The next one, performance tracking. You see this one? It is very, very important. After you have done your research, you know the targeted audience, you know the people that these products and services are for. Now, your clients or your team has allocated a budget to you, and this budget is to be spent judiciously, right, on each campaign to give you results. Now, the next thing is you have done the setup of the ads, you have done all the necessary setup, the running, the optimization and everything on platforms. The next thing now is to track the performance, monitoring the ad campaigns, right? Looking at the effectiveness, looking at the measurement, looking at using different rules in the ad manager to manage the progress of the campaign. Very, very important. Now, after tracking and analysis, the next one is optimization, right? When you track and you see what is going wrong and what is not going completely right, you can optimize it, you can restructure it, you can course correct to get better results, right? The next one after that is reporting. You are not a certified media buyer if you are not good at reporting, right? Many of the clients you are working with, there are people that don't really know much about what you do, right? There are people that don't really know much about what you do. So the way you get them to the fullest is to make sure that you have a good reporting system that can help them fly, right? It is very, very, very important. All right, so moving on. Let's proceed. All right. So this is a simple diagram explaining the role of a media buyer. So let's say you are this guy in the middle right here, and as a media buyer, what are you doing? You are doing your research and we are doing research and planning, right? You're not stopping there. You are going to optimization, you are going to performance tracking, then you are doing the ad placement and budget allocation. All these things, you are at the center of it. So some people feel like a media buyer is just somebody that clicks a button. No, you do way, way more than that, right? You do way, way more than that. You have to perform research and understand, right, the customer avatar of each product you want to sell, the targeted audience of each product you want to sell, right? And then after that, you have to come up with ad creatives, the strategy, right, that you want to use for that campaign. Then after that, you need to now track the process and make sure that it is well optimized and you can get results. All right. So quickly. Now, this diagram is a project breakdown of media buying. And this is all we're going to use for the most part of what we're going to be talking about tonight, right? So please pay attention. If you are still here at this point, you're a serious-minded person. And if you're already learning, go to the comment section and say, I am catching it. I am catching it, right? If you're already learning, go to the comment section and say, I am catching it. I am catching it. All right. All right. Thank you very much. All right. All right. So we're going to proceed to the practical section very soon. But let me quickly explain this diagram that we have here. So when you have a project, a media buying project, right? This is a 7 steps breakdown that you can use to get the best result from each project. Number 1 is project overview and goal setting. Project overview and goal setting. At this point, define what the campaign is trying to achieve, right? Awareness, lead generation, app installs, customers. There are no holy grail of a campaign. Some campaigns are looking for customers. Some are looking for email signups. Some are looking for app installs. Some are looking for leads. So you need to understand what is the goal of this campaign, right? What is the goal of this campaign? Now, in this part of the campaign, you are doing a lot of things, understanding the goal and also doing basic research about the product, the customers, and the competitors, right? The product, the customers, and the competitors. So there are a couple of tools that you're going to be using at this point, right? This point of research. I outlined some of them here, right? You can see, I'm going to be showing you some of them. Spyful, SimilarWeb, Google Trends, the Google Sheets for writing out the necessary details that you have gotten from this data part, and a whole lot, right? So let me quickly show you some of these tools that you're going to be using, right? For this part, we're going to come back to that for the next one. So let's say, for example, now we are at this point where, you want to, I'm coming. So let's say, for example, now we're at this point where you are doing your research and you're trying to get to know more about this product and service and everything, and you're getting ready for your campaign. So your research is in 2 major aspects: competitor research and analyzing your own market to know whether this product or service is something you want to do. There are so many tools you can use to do your competitor research. One of the tools is this tool called SimilarWeb. Now, this tool called SimilarWeb is a tool that you can use to analyze your competitors. Let's say, for example, now you want to go into e-commerce and you want to get data from an e-commerce product, and you're trying to see which keyword or which product can I sell. You can analyze other competitors in that e-commerce line. So take, for example, now, let's say, for example, Jumia is our competitor, and we come here and we research, right? Now, from this research now, as we search, we are able to look at this. Look at this. So you can see this is Jumia. You can see how many products they have right now, right? Look at the number of, can you see this? Look at the number of visitors, about 6.2 million people in a month, right? If you scroll down, look at the number of, so you can see where their customers are coming from. That's not the most important one. Here you can see how they are getting their customers. Are they getting from direct means? Are they using organic? Are they using paid ads? Are they using referrals? Or are they using socials and emails? You can see all their methods of client acquisition from here. Now, it does not stop there. If you scroll down, here, you can see the different places their clients are coming from. And now here on their social media handles, you can see what media buying methods they are using. Are they using YouTube? Are they using Facebook? Are they using Pinterest? Are they using WhatsApp? Now, WhatsApp is more of the ones that people are sharing to themselves. Now, if you look at this other aspect, you can see similar websites, you can see traffic, you can see engagement, you can even see keywords. Keywords, those keywords will give you more about the particular product that is selling the most, right? You can know those products and all that. So you use this tool for that competitor research. Another tool you can use again in this same line of competitor research is a tool called Ahrefs, right? It's called Ahrefs. So you're just going to come here now, and this is Ahrefs, right? It's also a tool that you can use to see keywords that your competitors are using, the kind of products. You can also see product gap, right? You can see domains that are not that are that have high domain authority, and the products are not really, they are not competitive and all that. You can see all that from this tool called Ahrefs. Another similar tool with Ahrefs is this one called SEM Rush, right? SEM Rush, SEM Rush, right? If I'm too fast, guys, call me back. I'm trying to show us as many things as possible tonight, right? So this is like, okay, so let's go. So the next one is this one called SEM Rush. All right, so this is SEM Rush, a very amazing tool, and there's a whole lot you can do with it, right? SEM Rush. So it's also for research, right? I've talked about how many tools now? I've talked about the SEM SimilarWeb. I've talked about the Ahrefs. I've talked about the SEM Rush, right? Another tool that falls in this category, is Answer the Public. So you are still doing your research. You're trying to know what people want and all that. Answer the Public. Now, Answer the Public is also an amazing tool, right? And you use it to know what people are actually interested in, right? In that your particular niche, right? So it is very, very, very amazing, right? It's also, so you're not just trying to sell a product. You're looking at what the customers are looking for, what the product, what the market is saying and all that about that product or service. Answerthepublic.com, right? Another one is called Exploding Topics. Exploding Topics, right? Exploding Topics, right? So this tool is more of, you are in your niche, you are getting to know what are the trending things in your niche, right? What people are asking around trend in your niche, right? So if you scroll down here, you get to see different niches, right? Education, beauty, design, fashion, and the rest. So that's what Exploding Topic is for. So there's a similar one to Exploding Topics. It's called Google Trends. Now, Google Trends, I used to tell my students that Google Trends is like Google giving you Expo. You know when you want to write an exam and then somebody allows you to see the exam questions beforehand, and then you can peep and see what is going on there. That's exactly what this is like, right? Expo. So that's exactly what this is like. It's an amazing tool, and there is a lot of sweet things you can actually do with this Google Trends. Now, you can see if you come to trending now, Google Trends is going to show you everything that is trending right now. So right now, what is trending the most is Nigeria versus Gabon, right? Nigeria versus Gabon is the most trending topic right now, right? Now, that's just in general base. So you, as a business person, you can niche this down to your own business. Are you into beauty? Are you into fashion? Are you into climate? Are you into food, drinks, games, right? You can niche this down, right? Another thing you can do is come here now and you can just go to search in here. If you go to search in here, you can see the things that have trended the most in a calendar year, right? The things that have trended the most in a calendar year. So all you just have to do is scroll down to this point now. You can see it. So in Nigeria, what have trended the most? We have US election, we have new national anthem, national grid and all that. Look at here, you can see the things that the people that trended the most was Bobrisky, Beta Edu, Charlie Poppy, Khalid, right? If you scroll down, look at personalities that trended the most. There was Donald Trump, there was Kai Sent, Kamala Harris, and a whole lot of amazing things that goes on, right? You can see all that, right? So it is really, really, really exciting. The information you can get from this Google Trends. So the list goes on and on and on for tools that we can use for research. But then I'm not going to end this without showing you one more very important tool. And this one is called the the Facebook Ad Library. The Facebook Ad Library. Now, how many of us are still here? If you are still here and you are catching it, Go to the comment section and say, I am catching it. I am catching it. All right. I am catching it. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I said I'm catching it. Some people say I'm catching up. Okay, let's go. So, right, let's go. So, as I was saying, right, if you come here now, you're going to see what is this Facebook ad library? Imagine a library where everybody running ads on Facebook, their ads is documented there. So you can go into that library and see the entire scope of everybody running ads, and you can analyze everything that they are doing, right? And you can use this information to come up with valuable information for your own campaign. And it is a very, very exciting process. So let's do this now. Let's come here now. For example, put this to Nigeria, and you come here to all, and then let's type in like a competitor. Let's say, for example, Jumia. Right? And let's choose that. Immediately we choose that, on this ad library, we are going to see everything, every single ad that competitor is running. We're going to see it, everything, right? So we're going to see, look at this. This is Jumia. They're already talking about Black Friday, and they're giving out a 30% discount, right? And these are the ads that they're running for their Black Friday offers. Now, I can see all the ads that they're running, right? So they're running how many ads? They're running 160 ads, right? 160 ads. Now, when you're looking at their ad campaigns, right? When you are trying to analyze ad campaigns for any campaign, there are 4 major things you should be looking at. Four major things you should look at to make your ad campaigns stand out. There are 4 major things you should concentrate on to make your ad campaigns stand out. Okay, somebody say, can I take it back a bit? All right, let me go back one step. So this is, okay. So I just came here. So you go to facebook.com/ads/library. Facebook.com/ads/library. That's how you get to this place. Now, when you come here now, you're just going to come up here and put this to Nigeria, right? And then you're just going to come here and put this at all, and then you type the name of your competitor. So for my competitor, so I'm using Jumia as my example. Then I'm going to click here. Now, once I click, it's going to load. And once it loads, I get all the results. So I get to see all the ads that Jumia is running, right? Now, when I'm looking at them, I'm not just looking at them. There are 4 things that I want to see, right? I want to learn more. Number 1, about their ad creative. Ad creative. What is ad creative? Ad creative is the graphics or the picture or the video used for the ad. So for every ad must have a creative, right? So this is the ad creative here. This is the ad creative here. It's a picture. It's a picture here. It's a picture here. It's a video here, and it's a graphics design here. There are 3 things, right? Can you see it? It's a picture here, video, and it's a design here. So I want to look at the ad creative. That's one very important thing you should look at when you are coming up with your ad. Your ad creative must be catchy, must appeal to your targeted audience, right? That's number one. The number two thing you want to pay a lot of attention to is your ad copy. Your ad copy. Now, what is your ad copy? Your ad copy is the write-up you write within the ad. It comprises of three major types of write-ups: your headline, your primary text, and your description. Headline, primary text, description. Headline, primary text, description. Now, this one you see up here is the primary text, right? That one you see up there is what? The primary text. Now, the headline is this you see here, right? And the description is not visible most times. But then if you click on see details, if I click on see details, I might see the description of some of the ads, right? So that's it. So these are the three major things that make up your what? Your ad copy. The third thing you want to focus on is your call to action. Your call to action. For every ad, you are initiating a call to action. You're taking people to a particular location. So it is very, very important that you understand what is the call to action for this ad. So what is your goal? What are you trying to achieve? What do you want people to do after seeing that ad? What is the call to action for that ad, right? That goal is very, very important, right? The next one after your call to action, is what? Your targeting. Your targeting. So we cannot see the targeting here, right? But I'm going to show you another interface where you can see what the targeting is about and how to set up your targeting the right way. All right. So the Facebook ad library. So all this we're doing is still in the preparation aspect and getting things together so that we can run a successful campaign, right? All right, so let's move on to the next phase of what we are talking about. Okay. So after we have talked about the overview and the goal setting, after talking about the overview, the goal setting and research, the next thing we want to do is planning, right? Planning. So this is very similar to what I've said earlier. So now we are planning on how to do this. Now planning, and there's a whole lot that goes into this planning part, a whole lot. This is where you are, the information you have gotten from the ad library, you now start putting it into a document and say, okay, this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do, this is what I'm going to do. This is where you plan for the budgeting, this is where you plan for a whole lot of stuff, right? So you start planning, so you use the different interface for planning. All right. So you use the different interface for planning. Now, after planning, the next thing we want to do is creative production. So this is where we develop all our ad creatives. So you have looked at the ad library, you have seen the different creatives, you have also done your research, you have used Answer the Public, you have asked questions, you have done that, you have done your research. Now you need to come up with your own creatives, right? You need to come up with your own creatives. Now at this point, there is a lot of tools that we use for the creatives, right? We use things like Canva, we use things like Adobe Photoshop, we use things like CapCut, we use things like Illustrator, we use things like Dropbox, Google Drive, ChatGPT, Jasper. We use things like Copy AI, right? We use things like, so let me show you a couple of them, right? Let me show you a couple of them and what they are used for. So at the point of what? At the point of creating, putting our creatives together for our ad campaign. So as a digital marketer and as a media buyer, it is very important that you are able to use Canva to an extent to do basic designs. If not, you are always going to depend on a graphics designer. So Canva is a graphic design tool, and you can use it to create stunning designs for your campaigns, right? So this is Canva. So there are other graphic design tools like Illustrator, Photoshop, CorelDRAW, and the rest. But Canva is more easy to use and a quick go-to tool to use to achieve a whole lot of stuff, right? That's the first one. The next one is we have softwares that we use for editing videos. So we have Filmora, right? Filmora is a video editing tool, and most of our creatives are going to be in video form. So you need to learn. So you need to learn how to use these tools to create videos, stunning videos that can really attract the customers, and people can buy the product and services that you sell. Another thing you need to do at this point, let me show you another one, CapCut, right? CapCut, that was Filmora. This is CapCut, all right? Very amazing tool. CapCut is the most widely used video editing tool in 2025, right? It's the most widely used video editing tool in 2025, and it has so many exciting and amazing things, right? It's AI powered, and it makes editing very easy for almost everyone, right? So that's CapCut. The next one is Edits by Instagram. Edits by Instagram. It's also a free video editing software that you can use to do a whole lot of amazing stuff. The only limitation is that it is only available on mobile, right? It's only available on mobile, and we're looking forward to them putting it in a, what's it called, a desktop form as soon as possible, right? So Edits for Instagram. So this and many more are tools that we use to create content, right? Then we have AI. I don't need to show you that one now. We have ChatGPT, we have Copy AI, we have, what's it called? Copy AI is used to write copy, right? Use it for your copywriting to make your copywriting very sweet, right? And we have Gemini, right? That's the Google AI, a very amazing one for also writing amazing copies. All right. So moving on. So if you come here now, we'll say the next one. So we have gone through 3 phases now. We have gone to preview and goal setting. If you are here with me, drop the 3 phases we have covered in the comments. Right? Okay. We have talked about preview and goal setting. We have talked about media planning. We have talked about creative production. And your creatives in 3 forms, sorry. Your ad creatives is in 3 forms: picture, video, graphics. So these are the tools you use to capture, to write the copy, and to edit it to come out amazing. All right. Thank you very much. All right. So somebody said my voice is seriously breaking. Is that true? If you can hear me loud and clear, just say loud and clear so we can go ahead. All right. Thank you very much. All right. So the next one is campaign setup and launch. Right? So at this point, this is where you are setting up the campaign, right? You are using different platforms. You are using the Meta Ads Manager. You are using the Google Ads. You are using TikTok ads. You are using LinkedIn ads, and you are doing a whole lot of setup at that point. So that's campaign setup and launch. Let me quickly show you 1 or 2 things when it comes to campaign setup and launch, right? Campaign setup and launch. Now, when you are running ads, there are different interfaces to run your ads, right? Now, if you are running ads on TikTok, the best way to run your ads on TikTok is to go to ads.tiktok.com. You go to what? ads.tiktok.com. Or you go online and you search TikTok Ads Manager. Just search for TikTok Ads Manager, right? TikTok Ads Manager. It is the best way to set up professional ads for TikTok, right? So this is where you come in. How many of us have seen this interface before? If you have seen this before, say you have seen this interface before. If it's your first time knowing that TikTok has a ad manager, say my first time, right? How many of us have seen this before? If it's your first time, say my first time. If you have seen it before, say I've seen it. All right. So TikTok has an ad manager, just like Facebook, right? Where you can set up amazing ads. So this, your TikTok ads manager, you're going to link it. You're going to link it to your, what's it called? Your TikTok ads manager, you're going to link it to your TikTok account. You're going to link it to your TikTok account. And inside of this TikTok ads manager is where you can set up your ads, right? The same thing happens to the Facebook, right? Let me quickly show you Facebook own. It's similar to that one too. But Facebook, you're going to come into your Facebook account and then you just see where you see ads manager. It's easier like that, right? You just see where you see ads manager here, or you come here to this box here and then you click on ad, right? Any of those two buttons will take you into the Facebook ad manager. So let me just come here, click on ads. And this is going to bring us into the Facebook ad manager. Right? So this is what the Facebook ad manager looks like. Now, from inside this Facebook ads manager, you can run ads that will show up on Facebook, Instagram, and many apps. So there are some apps that have registered with Facebook, like apps like Candy Crush, AudioMac, and all that, Truecaller. You see all those ads. Many of them are Facebook ads, right? Because they registered with Facebook. So we call them the audience network. So you can set up ads from here that can get to all those platforms. That's one of the reasons why Facebook ads are very powerful. Now, so this is the Facebook ads manager. If you come here, click on create, you will see that there are different types of ads that you can run. So we have the awareness, we have the traffic, we have the engagement, we have the leads, we have the app promotion, we have the sales. All these are different types of ads that you can set up from the Facebook ad manager and get a lot of results, right? If you scroll down here, look at, I have a couple of ads accounts here. We call this business portfolios, right? Under the business portfolios, we now have ad accounts, right? You see all this here, they are called business portfolios. Now, if I click on this one now, if I come here, you see that I can open the ad account that's inside that business portfolio. It is a sweet thing when you know how to run these ads, my guy. For a business owner, if you have never done these ads and you're not already making money running ads for your business, you are losing money. You are losing a lot because the results that your ads can give you are endless, right? Imagine I have over 20%, 20x ROAS, right? That means that in my entire career in media buying, right, for every dollar I spend on ads, I've made about 20 back. And that's amazing. Look, in this ad account, can you see it? I've spent over 7.5 million naira. Can you see it here? In this very ad account, I've spent over 7.5 million naira running ads from just one ad account. Let me show you another ad account. Look at this one. That one is 7.5 million naira. Let's look at this one. No, let me put this one. Right, so you see, right? It's loading. All right. Look at this one. All right. So you see this one, I've spent over what? 4.7 million naira. That first one was what? 7.5 million. This one is what? 4.7 million. And I have many other ones here that we can look at one after the other, right? Should I show you one more? Yeah. Let me just open one more so you see. So it is exciting how you can set up ads. And I know a brand that I worked with, they spent 550,000 naira on ads and they made about 8 million naira back. Do you know how many X ROAS is that? That's crazy, right? Look at this now. This is what? A total spend of what? 4.8 million naira. Total ad spend of what? 4.8 million naira. Now imagine that you know how to do this by yourself for your business. Or imagine you know how to do this for other businesses. Or imagine you got expert like us to do this for your business. Any of the three scenarios, whether it is done for you, done with you, or teaching you how to do it, any of the three scenarios is going to change the entire system of your business and you are going to start getting clients, right? Just knowing how to set this up the right way, right? Knowing how to work on the ad creative, knowing how to work on the targeting, knowing how to come up with the ad copy, and knowing the best call to action to use can help you make a concept. Imagine you spending 10,000 naira and you're going to make 100,000 naira back. So that means if you spend 100,000 naira, you're going to make 1 million naira back just by knowing how to set up the ads the right way and targeting the right people that are interested to buy, right? That's a whole lot when it comes to media buying. All right, let's proceed, let's proceed, let's proceed. If you are not sleeping and you are still here, just go to the comments and say, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, some people are tired. If you're tired, tell me you're tired so I'll stop. Because I'm just excited because there's so much I want to show you and I would just keep going. But if you're tired, say I'm tired and I'll stop. But if you're not tired, say let's go. All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, so the next thing we're going to be talking about is we're talking about campaign setup and launch, right? There's so much we can do.
That sounds like an important and comprehensive topic.
Right? We're talking about campaign setup and launch, right? And after campaign setup and launch, we're going to look at what's it called? Monitoring and optimization, right? Monitoring and optimization. It is really, really important that you are able to monitor what you are doing. This is one of the biggest things that is hard for business owners. If you're a business owner, you are already busy with running your business. It is a bit hard to effectively monitor your ad campaign such that you can optimize it to get better results. But it is a very, very important part of running the campaign, right? So this is why I encourage business owners, especially if your business is making over 3 million a month, right? Over 3 million, over 4 million, over 5 million a month. I encourage them to get an agency to help them with their campaign progress. Because once your ad is live, your job is to manage each lead coming in, to consistently be at that end of getting each person coming in and making sure you are turning that into client. You are turning that into client. You are turning that into client. Whilst the job of the agency you hired, their job is to make sure what? Their job is to make sure that you consistently get those leads that you are managing and getting them to pay and all that. So it might be a lot trying to check the metrics at the back end of the ad account, making sure that every link is going through, making sure that every creative, testing creative. There's something we call A/B testing. There's something we call emphasis. There's something. So knowing how all these things, plenty things work, can be a bit for a business owner, especially if you don't have a very big team, right? But if you have experts that are manning that part for you, can be a very big asset to you. All right. So moving on as we proceed, right? Moving on as we proceed. Now we're talking about monitoring and optimization. At this point, there are so many tools we use, right? We have the Google Analytics, we have the Meta Ads, we have the Submetrics, we have Looker, and there's a whole lot you use to see the result of what you're getting. Now, let me quickly show you some of this interface. and what they look like, right? So if you come here now to this is look at this. So this is Looker, and it is used for tracking and reporting. So if you want to get your data from your ad, like your Google ad interface, you want to get it in a spreadsheet form, and you want to see all the metrics and everything, right? You can get something looking like this. Look at this now. Like this. You can get something looking like this using that Looker, right? And you can also present this to your client, right? You can present this to your client. So they get to see all the necessary metrics. Can you see this now? This is like a report from Google Analytics for this very ad account that I have on this email, right? If you scroll down now, you are able to now, the report from the Google Analytics, you can see it from the Looker, and you can analyze what comes out of it. Now, this can be a lot for you if you're not a professional, right? Now, this is just for Google. Now, if you come here to Facebook, when you come to the Facebook ad manager, you can, if you come here, you are not just running campaigns. You see all these numbers, they matter a lot. Can you see? All these numbers, they matter a lot. Now, we have the, can you see results? We have the cost per result. We have the budget. We have the amount. So you get to see how much you are spending on this campaign, how much you have been able to accumulate from the campaign, and what the campaign is actually doing. Now, if you want to get reports, if you come to this point here, this box here, if you click here, you're going to see how you can export the reports in a CSV file. That's an Excel sheet, right? And you can get to know which one is working and all that. Not only that, can you see here, we have something called A/B test. A/B test. Can you see this A/B test? This A/B test now, you can test 2 campaigns. You can test 2 campaigns and see which one is doing better and which one is not doing better, and all those. You can get all the metrics behind the 2 campaigns. So if we click on this campaign, for example, now, and click on this campaign and click on A/B test, right? It would load like this, and then we can now see the 2 campaigns, and we can now see. So now we have 2 versions. There's A, B, and there's C. So we can now say, okay, that means I clicked on 3. Oh, it's 3 I clicked on. So I can remove 1, or I can leave the 2, and then I can click on next, and then we're able to structure and analyze and compare, measure. Okay, this campaign has been running for some days. How do we get it now? Not only that, it does not stop there. If you come here to this all tools, there's something called experiment. Experiment, right? If you come to this, you see this one called experiment. So using this experiment, you can get data from what is happening. And you can see different experiment analysis, right, for that campaign. Not only that, if you come here to this place where you see, can you see columns performance? Can you see this columns performance, right? This columns performance. If you click on it here, you would see different types of columns performance that you can extract from your ad manager so that you understand the deliverables behind the result, right? So if you come here now, if you can you see this? This is conditional formatting. You get to understand, okay, this is how this works, and this is how this works, and this is how this works, right? From that part of the ad. Okay, so there is a whole lot when it comes to do what? Measuring. We're on what? We're talking about what? We're talking about monitoring and optimization. Monitoring the result of what you are getting right now, and then optimizing it. It is when you use all these tools to analyze and see, okay, this is the result of what I'm getting now. Okay, now this is how we can now improve it, right? Then number 6 is report and insight. Report and insight, right? Report and insight, right? It is very, very important that you get your report and you give report to your client. So what do we use for report? We use the Google Slides, we use Notion, we use Looker Studio, Tableau, Excel, and even Canva to give reports, right? Some other people would use PowerPoint and the rest to also give reports for each campaign that they are running. Then the last stage is after you have done report, we're now go to the point of scaling and retargeting. Scaling and retargeting. That's the last stage of the media buying cycle, right? Scaling and retargeting. So some people, you have sold one product to them before, you can retarget them for another product, right? Some people, so these are all things we do to increase ROI. So we have the upselling, there's something called upsell, there's something called cross-sell, right? And there's something called retargeting. All this and more are things that we do in the media buying life cycle. All right. So I can go on and on and on talking about all these things. How many of us here are already excited? All right. And we have learned a bit, right? So at this point, I'm going to be going to the question and answer section very soon. I want to answer a couple of questions that we might have. But then I said it at the beginning that for those of us that are total beginners, this is going to be an eye-opening session. You have always heard about run ad, run ad, run ad. Some of you thought it was go to Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok and just click on boost post. Once you just click on boost post, boom, the ad is there. There is a whole lot more to getting results from that ad interface than clicking on boost post, right? And today you have seen it. So you too can learn all these things and become a professional. And so in a simpler form, everything, in summary, everything we have talked about is in phases. We're talking about planning the strategy. We're talking about creative production. We're talking about setting up the campaign, tracking and analysis, optimizing and scaling, then reporting, right? Then you can now do that. We're now talking about retargeting and the rest, right? So planning the strategy, creative production, setting up campaign setup, tracking and analysis, and that. And you can see in front here, I have tools. I wrote a couple of tools that we use for each stage. Each stage has tools, right, that you use to get results from each of them. All right. All right. So with that being said, our time is fast spent, right? How many of us here are feeling like this guy right now? How many of us are feeling like this guy right now? How many of us are feeling like, man, I've learned something new, and this session tonight has been an eye-opening session for me, right? How many of us, you're feeling like, man, I've learned something new, and this has been an eye-opening session for me? Comment in the comment section. If you're feeling like this guy, you're feeling like, man, right, I've learned something new, and this has been an eye-opening session for me. How many of us are feeling like, man, this has been an eye-opening session? Okay. Only 4 people. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Nice. Okay. Nice. So now, for those of us that have learned something new, and this has been an eye-opening session for you, how many of us would like to be a pro at this? How many of us would like to be a professional? When it comes to media buying, you would like to be a professional. You would like to know every single thing about it. You would like to know what it entails, how to go about it, how to make money, how to promote your business. How many of us would like to be a professional at this, right? How many of us would like to be a professional at this? If given the opportunity, you would like to go all the way to be a professional at this, right? Okay. All right. Somebody say, how many of us want to be a pro? Pro Max. Okay. Yes. How many want to be a Pro Max? All right. If given the opportunity, you would like to be a Pro Max. Okay. All right. Nice. Now, for those of us that want to be a professional and want to go all the way to be a Pro Max at this, I am organizing a 3 days intensive class for only serious people. And I need very few people. Why? Because when the people are few, We can ask questions, we can interact. I can look at your business. I can know about everything that your business is doing step by step. We can talk about it and all that, right? Only a very handful of people. I am going to be running with you for 3 whole days, and I'm going to be teaching you almost everything that I know when it comes to media buying. So we're going to talk about Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads. We're going to be breaking it down step by step. So every single day, we're going to be breaking it down, right? As much as we can, right? We can go as much as 3 hours one day, just showing you different things. And at the end of this, each day, you are doing something to get ready, right? You are already putting your ad account in order. You're already setting up a campaign. And then you're showing me, and I'm putting it together for you. I'm making sure that, okay, this is right, this is good. And then at the end of those 3 days, you know what exactly to do to promote your product, and then you are going live, right? You are going live. So for 3 good days, I am going to be going in depth, showing you everything about media buying. Now, let me ask, what would be a very, very fair price? What would be a very, very fair price for this 3 days training? A very fair price, right? For a handful of people. Comment in the comment section. Right? What would be a very fair price for this 3 days detailed training, right? I'm not looking for people that are not serious-minded, right? Now, one very important thing is at the end of the 3 days, if you're a business owner, I am going to give you the opportunity to work directly with me, right? If you're a business owner, I'm going to give you the opportunity to work directly with me, right? I'm going to set up your campaign, show you what to do, show you how it works and all that, if you're a business owner. And if you are somebody that you are interested in the skill, I am going to give you the opportunity to do your internship with me, where I myself can show you how to navigate your way when it comes to a whole lot of amazing things, right? Right. So this is highly valuable, and the value I'm placing on this is over 150,000 naira for those that are serious-minded, right? For these 3 days, what I'm going to be giving to you is worth more than 50,000 naira. Now I'm asking for a detailed training that I'm not going to hide anything from you. I'm a professional. I've been doing this for a very long time. A whole lot of people have learned from me. They have made a lot of money from it, right? What will be a fair price to pay for this 3 days training? What will be a very fair price? As a business owner that wants to get results, as somebody that wants to learn the skill, that wants to get massive results, what would be a very fair price to pay for this 3 days training? Okay, all right. So I'm gonna be, so for this 3 days training, I'm gonna be giving the first, so the actual price to, okay, the actual price to join the program is 30,000 naira. Right? But then for all of us that are still live right now, because I need just a handful of people, right? I'm going to be setting up a timer for everybody that makes their payment before my timer hits 0. You are paying only 10,000 naira to join the full program for the 3 days program, right? Let me do this. Let me just do a countdown. So we're moving into the question and answer section. If you have a question, just raise your hand in the participant area. I would allow you on mute right now. So this countdown timer right now, for everybody that is interested to go with me for 3 intensive days. Please, if you are lazy, don't join. If you are lazy, don't join. Let's go. Countdown timer. For the next 20 minutes, I'm going to be taking questions. And while I'm taking questions, if you make payments within that period, you are paying only 10,000 naira. If you're in Ghana, you are paying only 100 Ghana cedis. You are paying only 100 Ghana cedis to join the 3 days full program, right? If you're in Ghana, you are paying only 100 Ghana cedis. If you are in Cameroon, okay, Cameroon, let me change this to 5,000. If you're in Cameroon, you are paying only 5,000 CFA. And if you are in Nigeria, 10,000 naira, right? And if you are in Kenya, you are paying only 1,000 Kenyan shillings, right? Only 1,000 Kenyan shillings. Once you make your payment, drop your receipts in the WhatsApp group, right? Drop your receipts in the WhatsApp group, and then I'm going to give you access to the class where we're going to be doing this 3 days intensive training. I want to pour my heart out, show you everything, and then you that you're a business owner, I want to help you put your business in order and make sure that you are a good fit to work with me and get results for your business. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. So once you make your payment, drop your receipts in the WhatsApp group. Once you make your payment, drop your receipts in the WhatsApp group, and then we are going to be together in that class. All right, so you are going to get the 3. I have recorded videos. Everything about this ads we have already recorded, right? I'm going to give you the recorded videos. I'm also going to take you live in class, and then I'm also going to help you with your business, show you a couple of things around, and help you get massive, massive, massive results. If you're a business owner, especially, don't sleep on this. Let's go. All right. So once you make your payment, once you make your payment, drop the receipt in the WhatsApp group, right? This 3 days training is going to be starting tomorrow, back to back. We're going to do, tomorrow is Friday, so we're going to do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? For the 3 days marathon. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to hit it up. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to hit it back to back, back to back, back to back, right? So drop your payment receipt in the group, right? Once you drop your payment receipt in the group, our admin is going to confirm your payment, and then we are going to be together live in that session. All right. So when is the class starting? It's starting tomorrow, and it's going to hold for 3 days, right, in that session. You can ask me any questions at all during that period and all that. All right, if you have a question, please raise your hand. Let me allow you on mute so you can ask a question. Raise your hand in the participant area. I will allow you on mute and you can ask your question. Raise your hand in the participant area. I will allow you on mute and you can ask your question. All right, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So once you make your payment, drop your payment receipt in the WhatsApp group. Once you make your payment, drop your receipt in the WhatsApp group. Yes, those without laptop, you can join the 3 days program. Yes, you're still going to learn a lot. Yes. No, it's not 5K, it's 10K. Yes. I'm taking everything about running ads on Meta in details, in full capacity. I'm showing you how to run ads, how to do everything. Yes, I'm going to do that. In full capacity. It's just a 3 days program, so you cannot pay twice. You can only pay once. Yes, including detailed targeting. Yes, I'm going to cover detailed targeting. The different types of targeting, I'm going to show you. How you can gather over 1,000 people weekly, I'm going to show you. Yes, I'm going to show you how to talk about, yes, restricted ad accounts, yes. Guys, you know you can unmute and ask me these questions, right? Instead of just typing in the comments, you can actually raise your hand. Just raise your hand in the participant area. Raise your hand and I'll allow you on mute. Go to reaction and raise your hand. I will allow you on mute. All right. Okay. So you can raise, if you have a question, just raise your hand in the participant area. I will allow you on mute so you can ask all of your questions. Okay. Sylvester, that's not where to raise your hand. You raise your hand in the participants place. All right. Okay, let's take the King David. You can unmute. David, you can unmute.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I don't
Yes,
know if
good.
I'm very audible.
Yes, you're audible.
All right. I wanted to ask, also, I also want to appreciate you for the class and everything you said so far. It's been very impactful. Um, I'm not a newbie per se in running ads. I've run successful ads and I can testify you're actually teaching us right. But my own question is coming from my niche. I'm into real estate and I don't know, will I say that's the hardest niche or the hardest distance to run ads because the products you are selling are in millions of naira. I don't know. Are there different? Is there a particular strategy for different niches, or is a one fit all strategy?
No,
Especially now
there's
that
no.
I'm
There
planning on
are there are
registering
there
for
are
the
different.
course. Yeah.
Yes, there's a strategy for real estate.
Okay.
Yes, there's a very important strategy for real estate. Once we're in class, ask me about it. I'll tell you. There's a whole lot. I cannot start explaining it now, right? So there are some products that you are not selling the products. You should be selling something else to build the right audience. Then before you introduce the product, we'll talk about that. David, did you get that? All right, let's take Joseph. Joseph. So David, don't worry. Be rest assured you would get better results from your ads. All right, let's take Sylvester. Sylvester, you can unmute. Sylvester, you can unmute. Sylvester. Sylvester, you can unmute.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Okay, thanks so much for the lesson. I appreciate every word you have explained here. So, there is a question I want to ask. Let's say I'm a business owner.
Yeah.
I'm into graphic design and at the same time, I'm into web developing. So, these two areas I specialize. I have not taken the business online. So, the question is, right now, as we speak, I am like the one of the web developing. I'm running a business for schools that are ready to take their results online. That's it, let me say eDosia. So I do move one school by school, one after the other, to look for customers. So like this kind of business now, if I start running ad for it, will it be possible to get customers online? That is
Yes.
the first question.
Yes.
And then
Massive.
the second
Massive. What you
for
would do,
the
if I were you, let me quickly give you one small idea. Are you hearing me?
okay.
If I were you, what I would do is I would do something for school owners and gather them in one place. So I'll do like
Okay.
a seminar for school owners that will benefit them, right? So I'll do like a
Yes.
seminar. I'll do like I'll advertise maybe like a webinar for school owners. I'll tell you how to generate more and get massive students and how to manage your students areas and make sure that you stay in profit as a school owner. If I run that ad and I
Yes.
target it very well, if I get 500 school owners, I know that all of them are my targeted audience. Do you get my point?
Okay. Yes.
I can give you more details, Sha, as we go.
Okay, that will be when we meet in class, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Well, thanks so much. You have answered the question, sir.
All right. All right. A couple of people asking questions in the comments. Please raise your hand so that I can ask your question. Okay, Modupe says, can I use ads to advertise more than one product and service? Yes, you can advertise multiple products, right? Multiple products. You can advertise multiple products. And she's asking for the account number. The account number is on your screen. If you can see my screen, the account number is there. If you're in Nigeria, pay to Money Points. If you're in Ghana, you pay to Voda Cash. If you are in Cameroon, you pay to Momo. If you are in Kenya, you pay to M-Pesa, right? That's what. And I have a special bonus for those of you that you are business owners or you want to go into business, you don't know what to sell. I'm going to teach you how to find hot products. In this period, in this Black Friday period, there is a lot of product that people are going to be looking for, right? People are already searching for those products online. I'm going to show you how to use some of these softwares to find those hot selling products. Another thing I'm going to do is, for those of you that you want to work, right? I'm going to give you the opportunity to work directly with me and my team at Digital World Swift, right? You're going to be able to work directly with us, right? The best people that are working with me right now, they are the people that were trained by this same organization. So they're always the best. So I'm going to be giving you guys that opportunity, those that are interested. All right. Then how to sell out your products fast using Instagram and TikTok. TikTok is a market. TikTok is a burning market right now. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that. So once you have made your payment, send your receipt to the group. Send your receipt to the group. Once you have made your payment, send your receipt to the group, and we are going to be together in class. Once you have made your payment, drop your receipts in the group, and we're going to be together in class. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? If you have a question, please raise your hand in the participant area. I'm going to allow you to unmute. And we would, okay. Okay, Sylvester, you can unmute, please.
Okay, I wanted to ask something, but I forgot. So the third one is, let's say on my Facebook account, I have like 1 point something followers.
Yeah.
So if I start this advertising now, is there any way I can increase the followers to have like 10,000 or even more than?
Yes.
Will it be
your followers, as you start advertising, are you hearing me? Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing
the ad, your followers will automatically increase. But if you want to target increment of followers, there's a special type of ad you can run.
Okay. So that means if I start the ad now, I can be running ads for my business, and when I feel like running ads to increase my followers, I can still do that.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, let's take Phoebe. Sorry, I didn't see your hand because of my scrolling. You can unmute, please.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing tonight?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for the training tonight. I want to say thank you. I want to really appreciate you. Though I'm not actually a newbie in the ads, maybe Facebook, like I do run Facebook ads before now, and I'm not actually very, very new, but every day we learn. So we pay for stuff like this to learn more, because you're not actually perfect. Yeah. And people like you, I know that when we have people like you as mentors, we can actually, do better in our hearts. Yeah. So I don't know what the question I actually wanted to ask. I don't know if it should be private, but I think it will also help others that are here, maybe that have also been running ads also.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, the issue I had, like I wanted to run an ad for one part of my business, and I don't know. After publishing the ad, few minutes later, I got a notification from Facebook that my ad account has been restricted. Yes, so Facebook. Oh. So when I tried like asking for review and all that, trying to make sure that I get it back, no way. As in, like I didn't see support, no way to get support and all that. And even up till now, I've not been able to get back that account. Same day, I was like, okay, I've chatted with Facebook.
What were you trying to promote?
I'm actually into AI trading.
Oh, copy
AI
trading. Forex.
Not really copy trading. Not really copy trading. I didn't really promote copy trading. It was like an ad for AI trading that the AI has to trade for you, does the trading for you and all that.
But it's Forex and crypto.
Not Forex. It's crypto, not Forex. It's crypto.
Those ads are not allowed. So if you are running it, there's a different pattern we used to do it. Okay. I'll show you in class.
Okay. So maybe we'll talk privately.
All right, no problem.
We'll talk privately. So
all right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Guys, let's go. If you have a question, just quickly raise your hand or drop it in the chat so that I would answer your questions before we call it a night, right? I'm really promising you that tomorrow is going to be very exciting. There's a whole lot we're going to be looking at, right? Step by step. Okay. All right, if you have a question, please raise your hand in the participant area, right? If you have a question. All right, somebody's asking me how to start a digital marketing agency. That's what I wrote there, right? Or how to start your own media buying agency, right? That's what I wrote there. So how to start getting clients. Some of you want to just get clients and run ads for them, right? That's what it's going to be about. Okay. Okay. Raise your hand in the participant area. If you drop a message in the comments, I can't see you to tell you to unmute, to get you to unmute. So it's easier when you raise your hand in the participant area, then you can unmute. All right. All right, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Yes, please. In fact, I would like to start by thanking you for the good work you are doing for some of us. And I'm asking God to bless you for this.
Amen.
Now, my question is that I also face the problem of being restricted for my ad. Similar question to what our sister rightly just asked. I've been trying to run ad on my page, and the only information or feedback I get is that my page is restricted for running ads. I've not been able to do anything about it, and I don't understand why. So
right, what do you sell? What do you sell?
I wanted to run a promo of printing of T-shirts.
That one is simple now. Are you on your laptop now? Let me show you how you can fix it now.
Okay, so I'm on my laptop now, please.
Okay, let me make you let me give you access and let me make you host. I'll stop sharing my screen.
Okay.
Share your screen. Let me show you and open the other account.
All right. Okay. Let me do that. So I should share my screen, right?
Yes. Share your screen.
Okay. Please, can you see that now?
Yes, it's loading. Okay. Now click on see details.
See details.
Yes.
Okay.
Content is not available. Go back.
I should go back.
Yes.
How do I know that?
Just click on go back. Just click on that arrow and go back. Yeah.
Okay, I've done that.
Wait. Now click on, if you look at where this thing is, look, you see that human being sign? Underneath there's one line, there's one small line. No, not the sign. Like that one by the tab, the space bar, by the
The
edge.
space bar. Edge like this.
No. Towards your left, come to the left, where you see this human sign. Scroll down.
Mm-hmm.
Go to that, see where you see that account overview. Go up to that account overview.
Account overview, yes.
Yes.
I should click on that.
Yes, click on it.
Okay.
Okay. You are in Ghana, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Click on add payment method.
Yes, please. I've done that.
Okay. Scroll down. Click on next. Oh, save. Click on save. Just save again. Then go back. Go back. Like cancel it. Cancel.
Okay.
Yeah. Refresh this page. Okay. Come to that place again. That place you were before. That's bar by the right, by the left.
Account overview.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Okay.
Click on all tools.
All right.
Scroll down. Go to business settings. All tools.
Yes.
Yeah. Click on business settings. Scroll down to look for business settings. Look at it by the left.
By the left. Okay, business settings. All right.
You don't have a problem. Can you hear me?
I don't have a problem. Yes,
yeah,
please.
you don't have a problem. You can run ads. You can run ads. Yes. Just click on this prime goal. Click on this prime goal.
I'll click on the prime goal.
Yes.
I wanted to use the PG concept rather.
Click on the prime goal first. You can use any of them.
Okay.
Now, on this side, go to that sidebar again. Click on that sidebar.
The search bar.
The sidebar there. The sidebar, that one at your left now that I said.
Yes, I've done that.
Scroll down.
Okay. I've scrolled down.
Okay. Leave there. Leave it. Now look at this. Now this sidebar, there are two now. You see that one you are clicking on this other side. Now put your tap those things one after the other. Then I'll tell you to stop on when you get to the one I want. No, go to the next one. Yeah, now yes, click on that account. Yes, click on that one.
Okay.
Now scroll down to where you see add accounts. Can you see add account?
Yes, please.
Yes, click on that ad account. Now,
Okay.
see that, look at that ad, that button that is down.
Yes, I've done. I've seen that ad.
Yes,
Okay.
tap on it. Now, click on create new ad account. All right. Now, put the name, put any name it anything you like.
Okay. Yes.
Now, change the time zone to GMT +2. GMT, Joe. GMT. Ghana is GMT. GMT 000.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you see Africa Accra? Put it to that Africa Accra. No. Africa Accra.
Yes.
Yes. Now, next. You leave it at US dollars. You will not see CD there. Right. From yes, my business. Next. Yes, agree. Click on that button that says agree. Agree. Create ad account. Click on done. You are good to go. You can run ads.
All right.
If you check in now, you'll be able to run ads now.
All right. Thank you very much, boss. So
All right.
I'll join the class.
All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? If you have a question, please raise your hand. I'll allow you to unmute and you can ask a question before we call it a night. Any other questions? Any other questions? All right. In the absence of any other questions, we have come to the end of. Okay, let me take. Okay, Faith, you can unmute. I'm coming. So you can stop sharing now.
Okay.
All right, Faith, you can unmute.
Good evening, sir. Good evening,
Yes.
everyone.
Yes, good evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir, for today's class. Sorry, I joined a bit late, so I did not really get a lot of what was taught today. But I want to find out because I attended the training that you organized on social media management. Was a 6 week course which I took and started for the exam. So I want to know if somebody who have attended a training as such will still need to attend this 3 day program or it's the same package.
Yes, if you want to. This one is more social media is managing the social media. This one is more into details of running ads and how to manipulate the ad accounts to get results for businesses faster.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. We have come to the end of the webinar tonight. If you are really serious about growing businesses and helping businesses get more customers online, I'm going to see you in class tomorrow. Have a lovely night rest and good night, everyone. Good night. Good night, guys. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night.